Okay, hi, good afternoon. This is Danny from Price Content. Today I'm speaking to Jade Whillis, Baltic Apprenticeships Apprentice of the Year 2020. Congratulations, Jade. So, got 20 questions for you today. Got a few rapid fire questions to start, and then we'll dive into a bit more about you and what you've been doing at Eduprise and your apprenticeship and a few things digital marketing. So, are you ready to go?
Good, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, first off, what did you have for breakfast?
Ooh, chocolate shreddies.
Chocolate shreddies, okay.
I enjoy them more.
Excellent. Next one, what's your favourite film?
Oh, I probably don't have one. It might have to be Mamma Mia, though. It's all those ABBA songs.
Okay, do you sing along?
Yeah, and dance.
Okay, well, this leads me on to the next one. What's your go-to karaoke jam?
Ooh, yes, Dancing Queen.
Okay, right.
Definitely true.
Fantastic. Cats or dogs?
Cats. I'm a cat lover, even though I can't have animals because of allergies in the house.
Last one, what's your top coronavirus lockdown tip? What have you been doing to get you through the days?
I've actually been, although it doesn't look like it, I've been trying to decorate my room. So I've been ordering a few things, going to try and be creative. I'm really creative. So I've been doing baking and decorating. I've painted a room in the house. All the things you'd expect I've been trying to do.
Fantastic. Excellent. Sounds like you're using the time well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the tough questions out of the way. So the first one is a bit broad. Tell us a bit more about yourself. Now, obviously, we know your name, that you work for Eduprise. Do you want to tell us a bit more about your background?
Yeah, so I studied in sixth form for leading up to my apprenticeship. I did like business and graphics because I have an interest in art and things like that, and psychology. And then I ended up sort of bringing those together, and I decided that I knew what I wanted to do growing up with social media and things like that. I just thought to use my best academic ability as well as the creativity I need. I thought those two things together, after a bit of research, would be perfect to just dive into digital marketing and get cracking. So yeah, I thought the apprenticeship would be the best route for me.
Great. Well, you've actually answered the next two questions as well.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So what did you expect before you joined Eduprise?
To be honest, it's kind of what I'm doing now, where like a bit of everything, a bit of variety. That's kind of what I expected from like just the descriptions and things. Social media, a bit of data and analysis, the paid social campaigns, helping on projects. That's all what we do. And yeah, obviously we're an agency, so working with clients on those campaigns and keeping in touch with customers and things like that. It's definitely what I expected, which was always helpful.
So the expectation matched the reality?
Yeah, well, no, I exceeded it.
Okay.
It definitely did. I feel really lucky that I can just do a wide variety of things, and I enjoy a wide variety of things. I definitely think it keeps me going. So it's really lovely to have to get into a career where there's definitely loads of areas that you can focus on, as well as like holistically, the whole thing. So yeah, it definitely exceeded.
And what have you enjoyed, or what do you enjoy the most? It could be a project that you worked on, or just a kind of a thing that you do day to day.
To be honest, as much as they can be like pressure, a lot of pressure, I really enjoy the big campaigns we do, the big calendar campaigns. For example, National Allocation Day is a big one for us. So, and that involves lots of different things. So the creatives, the paid social media, organic channels, it really just does everything for me. And the analysis at the end and the review, it's everything at once, and it's just a full process and all of it.
Yeah. And what's been the biggest challenge?
I would probably say just personally, maybe it's very different. When all your friends are in sixth form and things, I wouldn't say I've had any work challenges or apprenticeship challenges. I've definitely had it very, very lucky. It's everything I wanted, really. I definitely just think if I could pick one thing and be really picky about it, it would be just having a bit of a different life to your peers, which it's kind of coming to an end. Everyone's heading off in universities anyway, but that was definitely just kind of my little thing that only a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, well, my next question was, how did you overcome that challenge? But it sounds like it's kind of taking care of itself.
Yeah, well, I've got a couple of friends that I hang out with, and it's been great.
And also, at the moment with the lockdown, no one's really doing much.
No,
So,
exactly. So it's great for a little introvert like me, I guess.
yeah.
It definitely helps.
What are you most proud of from during your time at Eduprise? Yeah, I was just going to say, you can't use the Apprentice of the Year.
Can't use the Apprentice of the Year. The nomination, no. I guess just how much I've been allowed to get involved, like, makes me proud of myself. Like, there's a lot of negative things around apprentices sometimes that, they're just the tea makers, and I make a good tea, okay? I do that too. But I've just been able to get really hands-on and talk about things and get in the meetings and have some great conversations with people and members of the team. I'm really proud of how involved I've been able to be.
You've taken yourself into that position. I don't think things are handed to you on a plate at Eduprise.
Yeah, it's definitely pushed me like out of my comfort zone, but not in a bad way at all. Like, I don't think anyone's really ready to just be entering the workplace, straight from sixth form and being amazing.
What do you think you've brought to the business?
Ooh, besides my humour and good cup of teas, I guess just fresh thoughts, not being rude to the team members, but just a different perspective on things from, especially someone who's like been in education. We do marketing for educational things, and sometimes that can involve, where I've been fairly recently, and it definitely helps having a bit of a student perspective, and being with my parents and things. That's definitely brought a different side to the campaigns that we do, especially for sixth forms and things like that. Yeah, so I've just brought some additional knowledge.
Yeah, right. And what have you learned from your colleagues? Now, this can be life skills, it could be technical side of things, whatever.
Ooh, I've definitely learned absolutely, like, everything I do on a daily basis. I've clearly learned from everyone. Everyone's obviously told me about the systems, everything we use, techniques. I mean, I'm so involved in the paid social campaigns now. Like, we ran through those with my colleagues, and now that I do those by myself, essentially, it's a massive thing. The whole process of working through campaigns and teamwork, it's been amazing. Just, they've taught me everything. Like, they've taught me what work is like, and it's definitely been an amazing team to have to learn that from.
What's next for Jade Whillis then? You've won Apprentice of the Year. Where do you go from here?
Yeah, it might get pretty busy actually. I'm still finishing my apprenticeship. Hopefully that all goes well. Otherwise that'll be weird. No, so I'm due to finish my apprenticeship fairly soon in May. I have like a project and things like that, and yeah, I guess I can get a bit more hands-on in the team, and I'll definitely have a lot more capacity to do some things and have some more thoughts on, different campaigns and things. And I guess towards the end of summer, I've actually secured a degree apprenticeship with the university, so I can continue learning as well, which is amazing, and an amazing opportunity for me, and just bring those skills, so even more skills and even more learning. It's just amazing. I'm excited. Yeah.
Fantastic. What advice do you have for someone considering digital marketing as a career in the same situation you were in before you start down the apprenticeship journey?
Yeah. I definitely think the apprenticeship, if you want to do digital marketing, is probably the best way to go. I've myself as a digital marketing apprentice, I don't know anyone personally that does one. So a few people I do know have came to me and like asked for recommendations while they've been in sixth form and coming to this end and being like, "Listen, you do digital marketing. What can you recommend?" I'm just like, go for an apprenticeship, because that's like the best way to get your experience and get hands-on with people who know similar things. And it's just, you have to be involved. It's such a developing and dynamic thing, so I definitely think just diving straight in and just getting hands-on and involved has helped me. I don't know, in just a year, the difference that it's made to me, knowing a year ago that I wanted to do digital marketing, is pretty good. So it's just go for it and just get involved.
Great advice. Last question. Any predictions for digital marketing in 2020?
Yeah, I think although we're nearly halfway through somehow, given the current situation, I think what I'm noticing personally, like as a marketer and as a consumer, brands are definitely working to be more like having more of a personality. They're definitely showing their personality more, which I think is definitely helpful, especially in this time. And they're engaging a lot more with their audience, knowing exactly what they want. And people are going viral, but it's for lovely things. I think they're being empathetic, and yeah, it's just that like inclusive marketing. It's just very important. I feel that's the way a lot of businesses are going this year, which is for the better.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for your time, Jade, and we'll keep an eye on you for the future.
Thank you very much.